All right, should the Detroit Lions go after Brian Burns, stud defensive end for the Carolina Panthers? Seen him Sunday. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe button, it's the bell icon button. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. More videos like this. A lot of people think the Lions should go all in for a star. Obviously, the next quarter of the season, next 4 games, should give us a better idea. Should they push or should they wait? I mean, they got $60 million in cap going to next season. Best way to build your team is through the draft. I said this in another video. Philadelphia done a great job of mixing in, trading for known commodities, and still having a lot of young guys on the roster. So that's the good thing about they got the good balance there. So there's got to be some balance because it's usually hard to get the free agents to come to Detroit. So. So then you have to trade for guys and stuff of that nature. But, I mean, he's stud. He had 12.5 sacks last year through the first 4 games of the season. We got 4. Was it 5 games? We did 5, I don't remember. 4 games, I think it is. So, yeah, I think we 3-1. So, yeah, he got 4 sacks. So, he on pace. With 13 more games, yeah, he on pace to probably eclipse that a little bit. 4.53 out of Florida State. Last year of his rookie deal, you got to pay him. I forget exactly what he asking for. That's the thing about it. You got to pay him, and at this point, that obviously edge rusher is a luxury for the Lions. You need edge rushers, but then you're doing it by committee. Kaminsky, Pascal, Okoro brothers, Harris. You're gonna get James Houston back. So I mean, either you can do it by committee, or draft somebody next year to pair it with Aiden Hutchinson. Or you can get a known commodity. Now, if you had to ask me if it was between, getting a Mike Evans, a Devontae Adams, a Brian Burns, a Max Crosby, a Chase Young, and a Patrick Surtain, I probably would say I would go with Patrick Surtain. And I know, because you got him under contract, I think for at least 3 more seasons, maybe plus a franchise year. I think it's his second year in the league. I could be wrong. Either 2 years you got him left, not including the franchise year. So, and that solidifies your back end, to be honest. I think the edge rushers are more important, but I just think you so shallow at cornerback. That's why they was gonna take Devin. That's why they was gonna draft Devin Weatherspoon. But that's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Devontae Adams, he got another year under contract. Then he got a potential out above 30. Mike Evans above 30. Crosby, 27 years old, not old. Burns, 25 years old. So. Yeah, and I can look at it that way. You get Surtain, and then you could turn around and probably trade peanuts to get Chase Young and see what he got left. So, it ain't a lot of cornerback depth out there. That's the crazy thing about it. There ain't a lot of cornerback depth out there. Do they need that splash star? Not necessarily. I mean, you can pick up a Chase Young, you can pick up a Marquise Hollywood Brown, you can pick up a Cortland Sutton. You could pick up somebody like that DJ Shark, and you could be straight. But I wouldn't be opposed to getting Brian Burns. I mean, you just got to find a common ground. What you gonna pay him. You know what I'm saying? Then you got to pay Aiden Hutchinson. Don't forget that too. Now in a few years, that's a while. Brad Holmes do a great job of manipulating the cap. He got a great capologist. So yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to it. But you got Max Crosby, who's under contract. Chase Young, you got to pay him too though. But you probably get him for a little bit of nothing compared to everybody else. But Brian Burns, I mean, he got a size of speed and good length. I mean, you pay for what you get, and if that's what you want to invest in, that's what you want to invest in. And I ain't mad at it. Obviously he's the best pass rusher that we named, so you're gonna pay. I think he wants somewhere around $30 million a year. So I think it was something like that, $25, $30 million a year. You have to pay him. But one thing he get you get more athletic up front right away. You get more athletic. Aiden Hudson get a PIC, a partner in crime. So, it'll get nasty like that though. But I just think they need more help on that back end. You got to establish star at corner and Patrick Surtain the second. But in a few years you got to pay him too. But overall, that defensive end position is probably more important in the grand scheme of things. But for the Lions, I just think they need that corner. That corner that can shut shit down. So you have 2 number 1 corners out there between Surtain and Cam Sutton. So that'll be the beauty of it, And pass rushing wise, could you make a deal for Chase Young still and get him for a little bit of nothing? You possibly could. Possibly could, but you don't trade all your assets out there, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not sure if anybody be interested in some of the other pass rushers they got or other pieces they got, but priority is I think for them just how they have nothing behind Jerry Jacobs and Cam Sutton. The priority is corner, and you got the kid under contract, and you know Denver could be doing a fire sale, so that I think that's the priority. So yeah, I think that's the priority. But getting Brian Burns, I wouldn't be mad at it. Rumors talking about Jameson Williams for Brian Burns because Carolina is looking for a star receiver, but they don't have no assets because they traded them all to Chicago. Side note, Chicago could end up with the number 1 and number 2 pick in the draft. That could happen. You know, but they play Minnesota, I think, their next game, so the Chicago might start putting some wins together. You know. So, you know, but Carolina still ain't yet to get a win. So, but nonetheless, picking out my grizzly beard while I'm on lunch break. Got to. Ain't no time to pick it out today and no job. But yeah, I wouldn't be mad at any of those names that I named. That make a lot of, even bringing deep back DJ Shark make a lot of sense. Already know the playbook. Already got a great connection with Jared Goff. He shouldn't have left in the beginning. So yeah, that's how I look at it. So, but yeah, I wouldn't be mad if they got Brian Burns. But then you got to open up that wallet. But if you can get a guy that caliber, him or Surtain or Evans or Devontae, you pull the trigger. But I think the more important is Surtain and Burns. Those are more important. They're on the right side of 30. So yeah, they're on the right side of 30. So that make a lot of sense for them. But that's just my humble opinion on it, man. And but yeah, Burns the dog. Him and Aiden, you know, PIC partners in crime. It'd be nasty. But obviously, everybody feel like the Lions need something else as far as that push. They need something else. So, but they're making do what it do, baby. But yeah, I think the priority is corner. Just because you look behind, you know, every what they got behind with the Mosey going down, that hurt. So they really got nothing behind them. That's why I say it. Surtain would give them a huge boost and make Jerry Jacobs a utility guy. So let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out the Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop video. Check out the Detroit Lions Talk playlist for more videos like this. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, or Twitter, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love and support. Check out the Detroit Lions Talk playlist for more videos like this. Peace.